Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I am back after a little bit of a gap. Stuff. Oh well, life is life. Right. So I had a game for a while, which I never really did a video on or recorded or anything like that, and I made some pretty cool shit. And then some new versions came in that deleted the shit, but you know, well, I deleted the shit because I didn't want to keep popping versions. But yeah, I've got a bit of progress done in a world, and I thought, why not show you a bit of colony survival? So. This is a no mobs world. Mobs, yeah, mobs. We use the word mobs. We'll take that. No enemy world. So I've just been building and enjoying the game's mechanics and building and shenanigans throughout the version. So yeah, we're on a bit of a hill here, and it's where I placed on the banner. I believe there's, if I remember correctly, I think it was ages ago. There was a fair bit of terraforming done, and yeah, so we have stuff to show off. So as you can see, we're on a bit of a raised platform here. We've give ourselves some berry farms, some berries, some trees, more wheat, wheat, and wheat. Some honey, beehives. What do they produce? I don't remember. What do they produce? Wax, beeswax. It might get all turned to candles. Not quite sure. But I've made a shit ton of candles apparently. So yeah, it's not lit up here, but we do have some more wheat farms, and we have the main mine one, which is just a giant pit. And yeah, we've made quite a nice bit of progress. So, pivot bridge to overhop all these farms and to carry on the main road system. And yeah, we'll take a wander. We've got this section here, which is more or less just work in progress, walling off an area to then deal with this other hill, which is here when I am in need of it. And then my test of range of the build area. Since no enemies, I can build wherever the banner lets you. The banner lets you. So the name was a joke from uni, which I had to replace it with Jim instead of an actual place name. But you know, hush. So we got another tree farm because I was attempting to try and get some more of the dark. What it's called? Was it? I'm out of the region, but this darker log, which is pretty much just a manual tree farm currently. And while we're closer to it, we can take a shortcut over to the marsh. Which I didn't realise how close it was to that, but the marsh, as we're showing off here, is its own little colony section, a colony of our colony, and this is pretty much a recent job of path work, as you can see, and we are growing hemp and wheat, because you know, more food, better. Also, I think I was testing if it grows quicker, and I'm guessing it feels like it does grow quite quick. So we get a bunch of hemp, cool roof blocks, and a bunch of wheat. Alright. And then what are you complaining about? Hemp fiber. That's right, I need to go to the main base and deal with hemp fiber being production. And I wanted a bit of space to fix my copper issue, which, let's have a check. It's still being made pretty harshly. It's straw being used. But anyway, yes, this is the marsh. And that's one of our expansions. This is the newest expanded area. So there's bits to do here, so it's a little bit unfinished. I mean, there's a fair bit of marshland to look after, but we've pretty much claimed it. And I haven't lit up this path at all, but well. This is my yesterday's job I did. Which allows me to have a quick wander back without having to need any mapping instruments to the main base. And since I didn't actually show you the houses or buildings or anything, I can now show you the buildings and then sort out a little bit of logistics while I remembered it. And you can see distance. The next location was a mountaintop, which has lost its top really. Are you guys water gatherers? I'm fishermen. We have, quite funnily enough, I think we can take this as a quick detour, which was our original mine. Getting stone and copper. And I do believe it ends there, and this staircase leads us up here. And the other tunnels will lead us. I believe it should lead back into the other one anyway. Which it does. To, I believe it's clay mine. And I was using clay a bit too quick, so I needed to get a shite ton of it. I mean, we can go down the mine. The mine's nothing spectacular. I've gone pretty deep. And I sort of gone stone, 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 so the next thing to do is go even deeper when I can be bothered. As you can see, there's not a lot of minerals at this depth. It's kind of got a bit dull. So I can either make this deeper, or I can go to the mountaintop and do the mountaintop deeper, which I might do, depends on when and where. But you know, I've got this area here and the logistics board, which shows you our increase. The candle. We must be using candles for something. Saying it's 5,000 I got. No, I've got 5,000. Never mind. The candles are just being stocked up in the masses. Can we even sell it? So we have main house 1, which is the first house that was built, which has all its stuff going for it. Staircase. I'm just trying to remember where everything is. What am I looking for? That needs zinc, which I believe is under a heap. Or was it the tree? And you can't sell candles. I don't even know what candles are used for, honestly. I might need to figure out what's making candles and tell them to stop. But this process is yes. So we have the main house, which has this floor, which leads into the cross here, which leads you to over here, which makes secret foods and such. Up here we have our point storage and our little weird defense items that don't do much. A lot of boxes, and we have the second floor, and it's just a tower that can be expanded when as needed. Because to be fair, this could be an entire floor of boxes, but it's kind of a bit pointless because I can just add in our bronze lockbox, which is a better upgrade. Which there is one place down in the other colony, which is fun. So if we go up a floor, it's like pre-staircase. We have more beds, more stuff in here. you make candles in here? Why do we make candles? I want you anyway. Uh, let's switch that over, and that should. Linen's nice because I can sell that, but if I'm making rope, I may just need more thingy shops then. So in that case, I think if I got 2 more shops, we have one. We have one unemployed colonized. Do put them in here. No, that can be more, just more beds. I don't care exactly where beds are placed, but do you want to put them here? Kind of avoid cramming everything in this building because it's a bit nuts. And we'll have that as that, so that should give us more rope for these things. I've got actually how much I've got quite a few of these down because apparently rope has a use in the paper making, which then requires the Iron Age, which requires our brick capacity, which is somehow been obliterated. Which we'll set these to 4. And try and have certain furnaces doing certain things, but apparently the brick game has been obliterated because it's been consumed somewhere. Also, our actual other brick types has been, but you're made in stone masonry stuff. And you're being used up as well. Let's just have we don't need that many steps. Love of God. 300 at least. 2000 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 at least. Just make infinite amount of stone. Just there you go. That should hopefully. Do we know where I'm actually getting straw from as well? Is straw a new byproduct? It's like I think straw makes. I think they brought back. I can't remember. I think straw makes beds. I don't remember having it in a block form. I remember that there used to be an old block form. I don't know if it was been re-added again. I'm losing my mind now. So that's just points. Same with that. But I have bought paper which required wrought iron and hemp fibre, which is made in the paper machine. And that also just requires that, so it's... yeah, I can probably quickly buy the compass. Science. Jeweler's bench. I'll leave that undone because I don't want to add too much to the logistical mix-up. But yes, this is the other house which is connected through here, which so far is unused via the flooring. But we are making more of these bricks now. Apparently, why are you making more of them? Should we check splitting stump as well? Because I have used a bit of wood recently. You're making anything but that. Let's put it up to 2,000 like the rest of them. And that should hopefully... and more menial supplies are completed there. So yes, that should... What are you missing? Wrought iron. Which might require the iron technology yet. Well, luckily our most recent resource gain is currently our gold and tin production, which has been lovely increased due to our mining mountain expedition, and we've got another house base here, so we can build another house. So we might as well travel to our mountaintop area and show it off a tad bit. This running sound gets a little bit annoying. But I turned it up because I wasn't quite sure if the capture software was picking up the lovely sounds of the game, so I turned it up a bit, so you should be catching it easily enough. I had it on quite low, to be fair. Well, I say quite low, it sounded quite low. So, we have more fishing and bucket storage down here. I was going to say, they've got plenty of pots and stuff, so no issue. Does be like a burp and a yawn then, but sorry, I am making human body sounds, right? The mountain here, yeah, I've climbed it well enough. Technically I've got land here I can use stuff for, but more or less... Unemployed 17, ooh, we got some stuff to set up here. And you're just lounging out front, are you? Main door, and voila. It's kind of like my personal castle being built. With floors and such, but let's first realise that all this is going to be dug out eventually. We have stuff to do. Yippee-ki-yay. We have our tin mines. Extra tin along the iron. Our gold mines are at that level. And yes. construction digging area. Leave that like that. Oh, that's copper, iron, clay. I swear the copper over here looks different than the copper down at the other area. So pretty much this has been our like mega boost of stone has pretty much been digging this. So hopefully we can dig this bit up. And start heading probably down. Gonna have to probably stop being a bit smarter, but yes, the mountain used to be the yay tall, and I've sort of dug down this level to get the love for resources. And so yes, it's a bit of a mess, but that's like our mining area. Oh, you've got your new job. We have a couple of lads digging this pit, which is that floor of the castle. Clay tablets. Apparently they've all been turned to ancient wisdom, so I might need to upgrade that production. But we'll head down this way and show off the back door. So far this is a little bit in process. Is we have this bit here which is all leveled off, and then we need to somehow get it down here to where we have this door, and we have the back side of this building, which leads down here, which is quite neat. And it's pitch black, so you can't actually see anything beyond that point. I mean, this is what I see with the light turned off, but we have been a tad bit busy. And we have this lovely floor, which if we look over here, where's the blocks? There they are. Which these stuff which are taking so long to build is our fancy roofing policy, which is leads us down here. So potentially I might be building something that will never get used in its complete grandeur. But we have got this section here to be floored off on to then lead us on to shit. Lead us on to here, which is nice because it leads up to here. Then we have this sort of section. Here is our bronze lockbox and whatever that thing does. This leads us down here, which leads into this section, which is a quick spiral staircase. So it's pretty neat. I do believe I've shown off pretty much everything. There's not very much left to show off. Like, I mean, the banners here, the beds and systems are here. We got some miniature floors, got the view, got the windows. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you'd like to see more Colony Survival, I suppose like and subscribe. And yeah, that compass hasn't been made yet. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks, man. I've been Jim. Cheerio. Goodbye.